Well, hey everybody, I'm outside on a pretty rainy day today. And I got my really awesome custom made toys here. And guess what? I got a really awesome new custom made toy. All right, you all ready for this? All right, so here's my really awesome new custom made toy. Just want to do a little update, show you some of my new toys. Well, this one's new. I haven't shown you any of these, I think, maybe in short videos, but anyhow, I'll go ahead, I'll show you how these toys work. Also, I want to mention, like, dang, these toys are just so cool. They're all handmade. They're oh yeah, I want to mention all these toys here are all made out of clay and some other materials as well. Also, I'm sure you can all guess what all these characters are, I'm sure. Unfortunately, this toy here, the head is missing. I'm going to have to try to look for that and try to find it. Anyway, it's no big deal. I'm sure I'll find the head to that, hopefully, unless my roommate stole it from me. Gosh. All right, so I'll start off with showing you this toy here. These toys are really easy to move around. You can move around the limbs pretty easily anyway, especially since they're like made out of, part of them are made out of clay anyway. You can like just adjust the the limbs in any way pretty much. You can have them kneel or move around whatever position you want them to be in, stuff like that. They are such neat toys. I really like how whoever made these toys, I really like how they made the toys. So yeah, it was not me that made any of these toys. I just bought these toys online from some certain person that was making them online. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'll show you a little more on these toys here. This one's a little, well, they're all a little wet now. That's no big deal though, they'll all dry up, right? Man, these toys are so neat. So yeah, you can move around the limbs really easily. You can move around the heads on these toys some, not much, because there's that sort of like fabric material over the heads and all over the bodies of these toys. So that's really okay though, because it makes it look so much better that way, I think, anyway. So man, it just looks so cool. This is a Spawn toy, of course. Just looks so neat, right? So cool. Really like how they made these toys. They look so freaking cool. So that's that toy there. And yeah, all these toys are all handmade, all made out of like clay and things like that. So yeah, some fabric and paint and things like that. So man, these toys are awesome. So yeah, so there's this toy, Miles Morales, like a Spiderman toy, certain type of Spiderman toy. So cool. Really like putting these toys in different positions. It's sort of hard to do with one hand though. So I'm just sort of gonna just kind of play around with it, kind of move it around in different positions just with my one hand. And yeah, you can move around all the limbs, move around the head some, take on and off the hood. These look so neat, right? Such a cool toy, right? So cool. All these toys are so freaking cool. So yeah, so that's that toy there. All right, so now I'm going to show you this really awesome Freddy Krueger toy. This toy is really neat. Really like how they made this toy also. So this toy, you can move around all the limbs. You can move around the head. So cool, so neat, right? You can move around in any which way pretty much. Got the awesome claws on his hand there. And man, this is another crazy one, right? Along with this other one here, Spawn toy and Freddy Krueger. These guys are some really crazy ones, right? All right, so yeah, you can move around the limbs with this one. You can move around the head. So cool. Looks so neat. So yeah, so that's that toy there. And so now I'll go ahead, I'll move on to this really awesome Punisher toy here. All right, everybody, so this one's Punisher. He's got this really awesome rail gun or Gatling gun that he carries around with him. It's strapped onto him. So cool. So yeah, so you can attach the gun onto this part here. I'll show you how that looks. And man, this Punisher guy is all ready to do some annihilation. So yeah, so I put his huge Gatling gun on the side of his whatever that is on the side there, and is all hooked up and ready to go. He's ready to take down some bad guys and stuff. Alright, so this toy, you can move around the limbs really easily. You can move around the arms, you can move around the legs, you can move around the head. The rail gun didn't want to stay on there right now, but dang, such a neat toy. I really like how they made all these toys. So cool. So that's that toy there. That's the Punisher toy. And so now I'll go ahead, I'll move on to my really awesome Groot toy. This is Groot. Another Avengers toy. So yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, the head is missing. I mentioned that earlier, but it's no big deal. Hopefully I'll find the head soon. But yeah, such a cool toy, man. So yeah, so this toy, you can move around the limbs pretty easily. It's just a little stiff. It's no big deal though. But yeah, you can move around the limbs, you can move around the arms, you can move around the legs, you can move around the feet and the hands. And you can also move around the head if you had a head for it. But yeah, you can also move around the torso some. And just such a neat toy. I really like how they made this toy. This one's made just a little differently. It is made out of clay as well as all the rest of these toys. But also they used some sort of, I think they used polyfoam, something like that, for the skin of this, you know, the woodsy type of tree-like form of the body, you know, because it's Groot, of course. Such a neat toy. I really like how they made this toy. It's so cool. So yeah, just I'll kind of just play around with it. And they also use some fabric and some paint also. So now I'll just sort of like kind of play around with it and show you what this one can do, a little of what this one can do. All right, everybody, so that's that toy there, and those are all the toys I wanted to show you all for today, everybody. Lots more videos coming your way soon, so stick around, all right? I am trying to go big on YouTube, and I am trying to get monetized, so it would really help me out a lot if you could all, keep watching my videos. Thank you all so much. I think you're all so great. All right, everybody, so that's the video for today. All right, everybody, bye.